Okay, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I accidentally stopped the recording, but let's check out this video. This one's called 8 Minutes of Interesting OSRS Facts You Might Not Know. This video is by Krebus. And yeah, you guys seem to like my OSRS reaction videos. I do upload some that aren't OSRS related, but yeah, the ones that are OSRS related get the most views. That's okay because I don't want to make them all OSRS related, guys. It's just, you know, there's other stuff than OSRS, but let's check out this video.
I saw this amazing drop
Whoa,
from
what is
Galphite
that,
Queen
guys?
on Reddit, and my first instinct was
You got the pickaxe chain body, Dragon 2H, and
that this has to be one of the rare
4 drops at once. How do you even do that?
rarest drops in old school RuneScape history, coming in at 1 in 13 million chance. But that got me thinking, what is the
Imagine he didn't screenshot. We would never know, bro. It's not like super like value, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know what that NPC is right there, guys. If anyone knows what that NPC is right there, it must have been recently added, because this is like in Ardong, I think, and I've never seen that NPC or that pet really.
possible drop you can possibly get in this game? And no, it is not you finding a significant other, because that is technically impossible. In fact, the rarest drop in old school RuneScape is getting 40 onyxes from the bag of full gems. And it comes
You can get 40 onyxes at once? Oh my gosh.
at, oh dear god. I will not read that number out, but basically it is bigger than the amount of atoms we have in the entire universe. Which means,
Wow, I can't believe they made the rarest drop ever, bro. Bro. That's cool though.
there is a chance. So welcome to my new series where I hunt 40 onyxes. No, I'm joking. The reality is I just found
Bro. There's no way we'd be able to get that, bro. I thought it was 1 in 100 million, but no, it's 1 in like quadrillion. Like, I don't even know, man. Gazillion, bro.
that a very interesting fact, and that made me wonder, what are some other fun or interesting facts out there in old school RuneScape that you should know about? Like, for instance, did you know that the GE tax Jagex implemented a few years ago has now removed minimum of 5 trillion GP from the game itself? These are just few of the items that Jagex takes from the game, and the system is very simple. Every time you buy a valuable item, you have to pay 1% extra tax on that item. That money is then piled on an imaginary account, and then that account buys these items and removes them from the game.
Oh, Sam, I didn't know that. So that's why we have Twisted Bow being so expensive now, guys. Because they're actually removing Twisted Bows from the game. I did not know. Somebody told me this in my chat room before, but I did not know they actually bought these items and removed them.
And the only reason for this is to keep the demand for the items high at all times. And while we're at the topic of GE,
well, it does work for the Twisted Bow. It's 1.4 bill.
There are actually items in the game that you can't physically buy yet, but you can search them at the GE. Like, for instance, if you type in rock climbing boots, you can see the item that is very similar to the normal climbing boots, but you can't buy them. This is a relic from the past, when the boots themselves were manipulated to go up in price. Another item is Osman's report, which was obtained during the 20.
Anyone remember that update, man? As soon as that update drops and they increase the price of it, there's like put screenshots of like boot collections, and they'd have so much GP. Yeah, they basically removed climbing boots and made like a rock climbing boots the only thing that you can use as an alternative to, like, it's the same thing as climbing boots, bro.
2022 birthday
but you couldn't wear the regular climbing boots. They like made them only for the quests.
And if you read the report itself, it has a code inside that opens a YouTube video to the Rick Astley's and Never Gonna Give You Up. And finally, you can
that's chill.
already see the item Virtus robes in the GE, but you can't purchase them yet. These robes are coming with the new Desert Treasure 2 questline in the near future, but they are already in the database ready to be launched. And while we're on the topic of weird items, did you know that there is an item in the game?
Yeah, I made a YouTube short about that.
Called the Pat of a Nut Garlic Butter that you can obtain on the upstairs house at Darkmire. The item works exactly
not garlic, bro. Is it like some vegan garlic?
The same
butter?
as Pat of Butter.
Or
But the hint here
I
is that
know.
it does not contain garlic, which is about as scary to vampires as it is for me.
Okay, so it's instead of being plant-based garlic, it's animal-based garlic, I guess,
Talking with women. In any case, a pat
or
of
just butter without garlic.
definitely not garlic butter is not the longest name in old school RuneScape history. In fact, that item just got launched into the game few months ago, and the title for the longest item name in old school RuneScape currently goes to Corrupted Morrigan's Leather Jabs Bounty Hunter Inactive, coming in with a whopping 4.
Not that long of an item, but hey, RuneScape's not that old of a game, bro, so I think they'll make something more longer of a name eventually. 49 characters in it.
59 characters in the official title name. Congratulations, hopefully that title will one day be broken. Okay, let me show you something useful. Have you ever seen those annoying bots at GE who always spam weird messages? Well, there is a very easy fix for that, and you guessed it, it's a RuneLite plugin. There is a plugin called Chat Filter, and you can expand that filter list and add in a line of messages. Here is the entire
Well, thankfully they make it so auto chat does not like go automatically on when you log in, guys. So you wouldn't even see this unless you turned like public chat on, because it turns it on to like hide or something.
list on the screen, and it will
Whoa.
essentially remove all the annoying text that you can see at
That's a lot of annoying text to remove, though, man.
GE, and I will make sure to leave the paste bin link down in the description for you to use as well. Just make sure the game chat filter option is not turned on the plugin, otherwise you might miss out on a few rare drops in the game. Next up, I'm gonna show you
Yeah, definitely don't want to miss out on a rare drop, guys. That would be terrible.
a simple yet very effective method to check in your kingdom management. You don't have to go to miscellanea anymore to check up on it. Instead, just open the quest tab, and after you complete the quest itself, it will now showcase your personal kingdom stats. It shows your population
Oh, that's pretty legit. Finally, yes.
approval and how much money you have in the coffer.
You put 33, man.
It saves you a lot of time and effort. Okay, let me show you a few locations in the game that you might have never thought of before. Firstly, if you ever played hide and seek, there is this interesting cave between the Goblin Village and Taverley Wall, and if you go inside that cave, you spawn in a very odd place that nobody knows exists. This used to be an event many years ago, and you had to come to this cave to complete the event, and it's still here. Next location is right by the Lumbridge River. You have always
Dang, bro, we can't even go in the event no more, man. That'd be cool if we could play like past like holiday events though, and
known this place as a Goblin Outpost, right? But in the lore, it actually says a human used to live there just a week before you spawned in the game. But it was overrun by goblins, and the guildmaster even states that Lozar, the person who used to live here, actually had a piece of the map that was taken by a goblin. Later on in Dragon Slayer quest, we find out that Wormbrain was the goblin that took the map piece while the goblin raid was happening.
dude, that goblin has been locked up for like 30 years almost, man. No, like 20.
And he was put to jail for that. And by the way, if you want to discover all of these locations,
Wormbrain be taxing, man. You gotta pay him 10K if you want to get the piece, or you could just telegraph the thing.
yourself or the entire
Dude, that's cool how it has this rendering on screen, man.
map of Killanor with all the instanced areas, all the dungeons, all the raids, everything you see, you can actually visit a webpage called OSRS World. And it's basically a map viewer that shows you absolutely everything. There are a lot of cool places that not many people know about or even think to use. Like if you go past the wilderness, you can see all of these instant areas starting from raids. We have a few areas that are only meant for quests, and at the end there are even god wars, underground dungeons, bosses. I mean, there is everything.
Dude, look at they have all their own respective rooms. It's like a it's like it's like a giant house, but for the RuneScape gods. They're their own room there where they could just chill. The bosses do, and
Everything here, and you can explore all of that yourself, and it's just a fun little thing to see how layered the old school RuneScape map really is. Okay, it's time to speedrun some facts to you. Firstly, in the latest update,
they didn't make like some like different floors. It's all one floor basically, I think.
Jagex has added some awesome nifty features for you to enjoy, starting with the fact that you can now change your jet colors to something like this. There are codes for every color and you can type in each.
Yeah, they made this highly customizable, guys. Highly customizable, bro. Like, you can get pretty creative with this. But it'll take a while. It would take a lot of effort to, like, make it, like, you have to enter in a certain code and
Letter with a
everything.
different color. Once again, I'll leave the link in the description for all the color codes. Secondly, you can now rearrange prayers to whatever you want. Hide them, showcase them, put them in the right order, drag them around, whatever you want to do. Third,
Yo, NK, yes, I did. I finally got the stream set up in my room, so we're streaming in there. And that's cool. You can reorder your prayers, but I haven't really tried it. I wish we could change the size of the prayers, and then I'd be really, you know, for it. I mean, I'd actually do it like the reording's a good step in the right direction, I guess.
thirdly, you can now
Definitely, but like, yeah.
sell members items in the Grand Exchange even if you're not member yourself. This allows you to sell items if you don't have that cash option to purchase a bond. Here I am selling a Dragon Axe to the GE while in the free-to-play world, and in return I can finally
Finally they added that, man. That's very cool. I also went over this.
be members again and buy a bond. And finally, another quick pro tip is that you can buy all that you can afford from the GE if you right click the three dots and select all. So let's say I have 1 million GP and I want to spend all of that on prayer potions. This means I will right click the
I also only just recently learned about this, guys.
three dots, press all, and it now shows that I can purchase this amount of prayer pots for 1 million GP. A really handy feature if you're looking to stack up on.
Oh, it's been like 5 days now. It's like day somewhere around there. I was on my bed, but I moved the laptop on over to the desk, and we've been chilling here since.
Items and don't want to buy them in multiple occasions. And fourth but not the least, there is this really useful item called the Rogue Skit that I don't think many people use. Basically, after you open it up, you can choose any of the tools you need for whatever reason. This is actually really useful if you're questing and you need to save.
Dude, I did not know about this. What the flip? Nobody... Dude, you could just bring this.
Inventory space like Underground Pass or the Grandmaster quest we have in the game, and it only takes like few minutes to obtain. It's essentially a toolkit
Oh, is it not buyable, guys?
that you see in RS3, but our very own version of that. Oh, and here's one
Still very useful.
more. Did you know that the #1 player in old school RuneScape history has never played a single minigame, nor has he ever killed any of the bosses, which absolutely blows my mind. That man is committed. Okay, I
The guy actually quit the game, though. He actually quit the game entirely after he maxed.
want to end the video with this, and this is probably
He got rank 1 in the world, then just quit, guys. He might come back, though, when the new skill comes out. But that would be a race, bro, because you're already rank 1. Now you're gonna get deranked when the skill comes out, bro, if you don't get it the fastest in the world, bro. So that's pretty interesting.
my personal favorite and goes to showcase that this game is funny. So after finishing 3 mentor quests, you can use the spell called NPC Contact, which is mainly used for 2 things, Slayer tasks and runecrafting. But there is also an option for random NPC call, and some of the dialogue you get from this is absolutely hilarious. Like, you can call a man and he says he's on a toilet and can't speak with you. You can call the Lunar Helpline Assistant and get extremely poor customer support service, which I feel like is very meta right now with the Jagex situation
He's gonna get poor customer. Oh my gosh.
going on.
We gotta try doing that on stream one day for a YouTube short or something.
Call Lumbridge Guide and make him say that he's a bad boy. Which, you know, I don't know who wrote this, but I swear that this should be said only on 2 occasions, to children and in bed, neither of which are suitable for this scenario. And there are many others as well, like prank calling a gnome, calling the Lumbridge cows, and even Osman, who is absolutely drunk with the scorch choice he's been drinking lately. If you found any of these useful or fun, consider subscribing to the channel.
Yo, this is pretty awesome of a video, man. Check out Kribus, man. Yeah, the first like half of stuff I did not really know about, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, we knew about for the second half. It was updates that we've read about and we knew about. So, but yeah, check out Kribus, and very nice video, Kribus. if you ever watch this, and peace out. See you guys next video.